Hello guys, hope you're all doing well. Welcome to vlog number 34. Now, just want to say something about yesterday's video just before I forget about it. Full disclaimer, you know I'm always transparent with you guys. You hear the good, the bad, the ugly. Normally with me being the ugly, but you get everything from me. I don't hide anything. The eagle-eyed or the astute amongst you may have noticed in yesterday's video when I was showing some of the fish that I was keeping in the bowl, there was 2 dead fish in the black tray behind them. I had put them aside because I was going to tell you that we had lost a couple and I forgot to add it into the video. So technically they were in the video, but I didn't mention them. So basically they were just 2 fish from the Cuttlebrook fry that, as I'd said to you before, some of them looked a bit lethargic, swimming near the surface, and unfortunately those 2 had passed away yesterday. So I've checked again today, and from what I can see we've had no losses. The 2 that passed away yesterday obviously weren't because of the move we did, because we hadn't done that at that point. So they were just a couple that, like I said, I think were succumbing to the previous nitrite poisoning that we'd already experienced and gone through. And I still think there's a few more to go. There's still a few more swimming about at the surface. So I reckon we're not out of the woods yet in terms of the ones that will go. It's just a matter of as and when. So I'll continue to look after them until the point that it looks like they're suffering, in which case I'll have to make a decision then. But as things stand at the moment, I just wanted to get that out there in case anyone thought I was hiding anything or whatever. I just wanted you to know that I was intending to tell you, but I just forgot because I'm an idiot, basically. So, right, with that being said, moving on. Today's a bit of a sombre one. Sombre for me at least. Some of you might be quietly going, yay! I've been doing a lot of thinking, and without dragging things on any further than they need to, I think this will be the end of the vlog for now. I have not discovered, because I already knew it, but I think it may be becoming apparent. I hope it's not, but I am not interesting enough, nor do I have enough going on to post something useful every day. And I do not want to get into the cycle of just posting the same content over and over and over again. Especially if it's very mundane, just pointless content with no educational matter or nothing constructive behind it. I could just show you fish every day, the same fish swimming around in circles. I could show you me feeding every day. I could show this, that and the other. But I just don't see the point, because you guys are getting nothing out of that. Or nothing major anyway. So I just feel like it's come to a point where we did every day through January, and whilst I don't like admitting defeat, I am actually quite proud that I managed to get a video out every day through January, especially with everything that's currently going on in my life and in the world in general. I touched on another episode, I think it was a few episodes back, that uploading content is not very easy for me at the moment. I'm running with sort of Stone Age technology, trying to get things to work, trying to edit videos. I'm having to do that on my phone because I don't have anything else to do it on. My phone is years old. How it's still running, I don't know. It's held together with tape and willpower at the moment. the case for it is completely falling apart. It's just, yeah, it's so I'm using basically very out-of-date technology to try and keep up in a very modern, new technology-based world, and it's becoming a lot more difficult. My internet speed is okay for general use and playing games online, that sort of thing. I have no issues there. There's no lagging, things like that. But when it comes to uploading YouTube videos, it's taken me an hour to get a 15-minute video up, which is just not sustainable, along with trying to keep a family, doing the school run, cooking, cleaning, living. It's becoming increasingly apparent that I physically will not be able to keep this up forever, and I'd rather leave on a high than sort of the content degrade into just absolute drivel. I know what some of you are thinking. It's not drivel, it's good. You like it, really. But when I say end, obviously you're not getting rid of me that easily, because I'm here to stay. So if anyone was waiting for the I'm off, I'm not. I'm staying here. So, but content will probably go back to once every 2 or 3 days, when I've got something a bit more substantial, a bit more interesting for you to see. I'll carry on with the short videos as and when, because YouTube seems to be very big for pushing shorts at the moment, and I think it's a good way of getting things out there to a lot more subscribers. So there'll still be plenty of content coming out. You still see plenty of this ugly mug. We'll still be hanging around, jump scaring you on your recommended list. But yeah, that's just pretty much what I want to say for now. To end it on a bit more of a high note, I'll spin you around in a minute. We'll have a look at some of the fish, and we'll see if we can get some of them to feed for you. They might not be too interested today because it's 11 point something degrees in the garage, so they are a little bit more reluctant today, just dithering about. They're not up waiting like they normally are. So we'll give them a go anyway. We'll chuck a bit of food in, see if anything comes up, have a look. Probably show you the moving bed filter, see how that's getting on. And yeah, I think that'll probably be about it for today. So anyway, without further ado, I'll show you those bits. Righty then, so there's the moving bed. Let's just get this lid off. So we've still got some roll in there. It is sort of collecting at times. This sort of depends on where you have this air stone, really. You can jig it about, and as you can see, get other areas boiling. It's just going to take some adjusting. I think personally at the moment there's a little bit too much media in there. Not the right amount of air. But there is still moving filter media. So it's still doing something, and I think it's just pulling on this one side. I've got a theory about how I can rectify that, so that might be something that's quite interesting to put into a video, but yeah, I don't know. There it is anyway. It is doing something. And something is most certainly better than nothing. So that's that for the moving bed. As for the fish, I think they've all gone to the back corner there. So as I said, I've had no more losses today. In fact, this tank has had nothing really going, well, I don't know, I was just about to say it's had none swimming at the surface, but there is one there, so that'll be an example of one that's more than likely going to go soon. so I wouldn't be surprised if that one passed in the night or whatever. But you can't be sad about these things. This is fish, this is what they do, this is the nature of things. But in here, now these have got a bit more space, these are quite happily mooching about, but I have noticed there's a couple of lethargic ones in here as well, like this one that's just in centre screen now, heading off towards the back. Yeah, that's the best shower in here, so I really hope that one survives. But admittedly there are a couple in there that are not looking the best. What I'll do is I'll grab a little handful of food while I'm in here and put some of that in there, see if anybody comes up. Yeah, it's always that Shushui, the one I told you about, is literally always the first one up. But as I said in that video, a few videos back, you go and check it out, it just doesn't seem to be piling the weight on, even though it's the first one up. But no, super happy with these in here, very happy with my selection. Still plenty of very nice fish in the other tank as well. Plenty to choose from, plenty of variety. But these in here, I think I'm going to have a lot of enjoyment seeing how these develop over the coming months. And some of these, in all fairness, will probably be available in a few months' time. I just want to see what they do personally and decide whether they're right for my pond or not. But so yeah, some of these may well be available if you keep an eye out, keep a weather eye on the horizon, so to speak. These may well show up at some point. Right, leave them to it. That's that really. Like I say, I feel a bit, I don't like giving up, but I don't want to let you guys down, if that makes sense. And I know I'm probably letting some of you down by giving up, and I probably will lose a few subscribers. And to those people, I'd say, honestly, I don't begrudge you of that. If I completely respect your decision, I have failed in a lot of sense, in a way. I have failed you because I said I was going to do one every day. And if you feel that that's grounds for you to leave, then I can only respect that decision. But I do hope you stay. I hope you can take my apology, and or we can move forward. And yes, I've still got plenty of ideas, plenty of good content to come. Like I said, I'm not going anywhere. Since doing the subscriber giveaway, I've gained another 40 subscribers just in the last month. So I'm hoping that's a good sign that there's plenty of people about who are interested and who want to come along on the journey. And to those people and all the previous ones, I just want to say thanks again for sort of putting your faith in me, so to speak, tuning in either every day or on a regular basis, because I've noticed that on my statistics that a lot of the people that watch my videos are subscribers, returning people, which that's really good to me, and I think it's good for the algorithm. I'd rather have lots of people that want to come back and want to tune in and want to follow along than hundreds of thousands of people who I have no connection with, who are just sort of fleeting in and out. Obviously the views help, I'm not going to lie, the liking the video helps, sharing the video helps, but people regularly coming back and watching the whole video and liking it, then clicking on to the next video and following it through, or putting up the playlist of videos and watching the playlist sort of from beginning to end, stuff like that. That sort of thing really helps, and I really appreciate that. But yeah, before I waffle on too much, I think I'll end it there. So, sad times, death of the vlog, but still plenty more to come, onwards and upwards, and yeah, let's see where it takes us, because it's not just about me, it's about all of us. We're all in this together, so let's see where we can take it. So please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, I don't know, attach it to the leg of a pigeon and send it to anybody you can think of, just whatever, get it out there, any way, shape or form, message in a bottle, whatever. Just get the word out there, and the more the channel grows, the more I'll be able to do, and the more interesting things I'll be able to bring you along for. So it's all useful. So, and I will see you on the next one. That won't be a vlog, unfortunately, but I'll see you on the next one, whatever that may be. Goodbye.